Hello ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to another Dayz Miss video. A special, funny, silly little one today. Taking a look at whether or not you can actually drive your car underwater. Let's go, it's Dayz Miss. So I'm well northwest and I spawned in a bunch of cars. As ever, I'm using the update 1.4 on the special offline modes that you can download and configure on PC. So this will be relevant for Xbox and PlayStation once you get the 1.4 update this week. And I just want to take a quick look at some of the vehicles because I've never got a vehicle on official servers and that's something I really want to do, but I end up probably doing on my own servers now. Don't forget as well, if you want to come and join my servers on PS4 and the Xbox, come and join Discord and you'll be able to join my servers once they're live. I'll let you guys know when they're live. Anywho, mucking around on this little ramp. It's a weird location in the northwest. Spawning the bus as well, that's still in the files and that can actually be made to be gone. That's going to be in the next video soon. But just piling around in the cars, I was looking up a bit of information about how to fix them and what kind of damage you can take with them. And I found a question or some statement saying that you could drive cars underwater. So I thought, wow, well that's a great idea. We won't have to swim anywhere anymore. You could just drive all the way over to Prison Loot Island, get all the loot from Prison Island and drive back. Easy peasy. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today after I stop shooting up my car just to see what kind of damage it can take. Surprisingly, it can take a fair bit of damage. I will be doing a proper, more in-depth guide on the cars and just giving you a refresher reminder of how much damage they can take, what causes them to stop and break, and how you can keep your car in good nick. Okay, test one. I am going to be in the Arga. Let's get in, turn the engine on and start burning rubber. Now one thing to note is that when you're offline driving around, the traction's not very good and you can't pick up much speed, and that's going to be crucial if we do manage to swim under the water because obviously there's no roads. So just testing it a little bit here. I was going to dive straight in and I thought, no, we're going to swerve that. Let's go and find something good. Let's make it an objective. Where are we going to take the car? Why would you do this in the first place? Is it completely pointless? Well, maybe not. If you can get to Prison Island super quick and easy, if you get a car, you can just continually keep looting that place, and it's somewhere that's a little bit off the beaten track from some of the other places. It was so fun driving though. I've never driven a proper car in Dayz or drove, and it was so good to get a big bunch of speed on the actual roadways. Okay, test one. Can you go through these little ponds and these little rivers? The answer is yes, you can, and you're okay. You'll be able to get out the other side. It looks like it does run. Like I said, it's a bit slow and sometimes it's a bit derpy, but you will be able to maneuver out of the water eventually. You just got to give it a little bit welly and hopefully you're not on much of an incline. If there's any sort of hill, sometimes these cars have real trouble getting up them, so you have got to be wary of that as well. But there we go. We're going through the lakes, we're going through the little ponds, and it seems fine. So the car's not completely submerged. Can we go under the bridge? This would be so cool if we can. No, of course we can't. Right, we're nearly at the location that I want to test it at soon. I think we're going to pretty much just go into the water in a second anyway, once I've got across this bridge. And it's just so cool running around this actual map in an actual car and just thinking about all the things you could do. I'd love to be able to spawn in some ramp pieces and make some sort of events on my server. I'm still hopeful we can do that kind of stuff. I don't think you can spawn it all in though like you can on the PC one, but you can spawn in items on the PC, you can spawn in buildings, and I was mucking around at the end of this video, you'll see it soon. But here we go, we're going to go into the water. Are you ready? Nice, beautiful, bit cold, bit chilly as it's the Balkans, and here we go. We're in, and we're going guys, we're actually going. You can drive your car underwater and you won't take any damage. Now I've got God mode on, but I have tested it thoroughly without the God mode. And you'll just keep going. You'll just keep going and going and going and going as long as the ground is on a slope or it's flat. Problems arise when you come up to an incline. When you come up to like the Prison Island, there's going to be a little bit more difficulty getting up. One bad thing, of course, though, is that you can't get out of your car. Once you're in the water, that is it. If you get stuck in it, it's risky for sure. You are going to be brown bread. It's pretty much going to be a tomb. You won't be able to open the door and you won't be able to escape and just swim up. I don't know if that's going to change ever in some future updates, but for now, if you go into the water with your car, you will be stuck in that car forever unless you can get to dry land afterwards. But of course, the big point of this is, can you get to Prison Island in a car? That's what we really want to test. That's why you're going to be doing this. Let's jump in now. I've switched cars. This is one of the brand new ones that's coming with the update for Xbox and PS4. So you guys are going to be well excited. Got new vehicles, new weapons. Can't wait to play it. Boot it up. loading it up. It's a bit difficult to drive sometimes. You've got to literally make sure you put the engine on and then put the gear stick in. So like realistic. And then, as you can tell, going uphill is just no joke. You just can't do it in one of these cars. That's a little bit of a worry. I know realistically you might not be able to go through like a muddy field in just a normal car, but most cars you can pretty much get up a small incline or a bank of grass. But anyway, traction wise, it's definitely losing it a bit on this surface. I'm trying to aim directly forwards. We've got a vector. I'm going to be right on the course, and this is good. I thought, oh my, it's going to work. The water level's not that deep, but then it starts dropping a little bit more gradually, and you're thinking, okay, this is alright still. Then all of a sudden there's a huge drop off, and you are just going to be racing down this hill, gathering massive speed as well, and before you know it, you are completely lost. You won't be able to see above you, you can't tell if you're going in the right direction. Also, as you're going underwater, you'll notice I'm veering off to slightly different directions because it doesn't just go in a straight line, so it's kind of guesswork whether or not you'll hit the island. So that pretty much failed. I couldn't get out of the car, I wasn't going in the right direction, I didn't know where it was going, I just kept driving on and on and on. Fail number 2, trying to get to Prison Island. Okay, last attempt guys, we're going to do it this time. If you believe, put B in chat guys, if you believe that I'm going to make it through to Prison Island. Let's go baby, come on, I believe I can drive. I believe I can drive through the sky. No, hang on. No, that just don't make no sense. Shut up, fool. Right, dead straight on this time. I went over the islands. I hovered a little bit. I saw some of the land masses. We're not going to directly go for the prison this time. We're going to go for one of the little islands that's just in front of the prison island. Maybe we can get up to that one, as there's actually quite a big steep incline that leads up to Prison Island. So, got a bit more direction now. Feel like I'm going in the right direction. We're going underwater now. This is it. It's the dark zone. Just got to stay on that course. We're starting to pick up that speed though, which means it could start turning me a little bit. I'm starting to see it on the left wheel there, it's just slightly turning, and now I'm completely lost again. Are we going in the right direction? How long does it take to get there? Is it going to be super quick? We're going deep and deep. It shows how deep the oceans actually go in DayZ. They're absolutely massive, like really deep. Like you wouldn't ever be able to find a player if they ever bring submersibles into the game or anything stupid like that. So at this point I'd kind of given up. I was like, right, I'm stuck here again, I can't get out of the car, it's not really going anywhere. And I just thought, no, we're going to try it one more time. So let's boot the engine up, let's drive around, let's try and see where we are. We must be pretty close to the prison islands, we must be. And you know what, we are, we're really super close. You can see the little rise here, that's why the car was having trouble. So we're at the prison island, we're at the small little bank of islands, but the car just won't go up. It's because of the incline, because of the landscape, the car just doesn't have any traction. If they bring a car out that's got better traction off-road, or maybe some cars do and I just didn't realise it, obviously I tried all 3 of them, but none of them managed to get up an incline once it was sort of on this trajectory. You had to get a real big load of speed, and even then it was really difficult, it just kept turning the wheels. The closest we're going to see is an outline of a tree just peering out of the water. You can see the little bits of seaweed in the distance. We're so close, yet so far. And this is how close we got guys, so close. Maybe if I'd really persevered a little bit more, maybe if I'd really tried going around it a little bit more, but this is as close as you can get to Prison Island. So if your aim's a little bit better and that speed really carries you, you've got a chance of doing it, but I'm going to call it a fail. You can't take your car to Prison Island because of the rises. On the other side of that small island, it drops even further. The only way you can get up is by going sort of around it and through it, and that's the closest I ever got to actually getting on Prison Island with my car. Stupid, irrelevant, yep, that's the whole point. Just having a little bit of muck around and testing the systems of DayZ to see what you can do. Really would love to see these old vehicles come back in. Apparently they were the ones that were in the game originally, and this is the kind of stuff you can do with its offline editor. These are the sort of tools we need on private servers. I'm really hopeful they're going to start adding something like this into the game so players can spawn items in. Even on PC at the moment, they don't officially support any sort of method or way that you can spawn items in. You have to download all sorts of extra added bits and bobs on programs that aren't officially supported by Bohemia. So I really do hope they make it a bit easier for server owners, because it'd be nice to spawn in 50 cars for players to have a destruction derby, or just spawn in loads of guns and items and loots and stuff. Anyway, that is a Dayz miss video. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Give me some ideas what you want me to test next with the offline mode. Gonna be taking a look at all the weapons ahead of 1.4, give you a refresh on Xbox and PS4, what to expect. And like I said, please come and join my servers if you want to come and play on them. Join Discord, join the server access channel, ask for access, tell me what console you're going to be on, and we'll add you a special rank that will give you the chance to see the server channels, and then you'll be able to see the server password in the pinned messages. I am JADE-PLAYS-GAMES. This has been a Dayz miss video. I'll see you rat bags later.